Jordan Love, he kind of came onto the show without me, and he put together his unstoppable play. And honestly, and with the team he has, it was very tough to stop. And I had to really thinking about it because you know this play is tough, but I think I have a team and play to stop him.
That would be unstoppable against NFL defenses.
Whew.
Obviously, I'm a quarterback. That's a given. Here's my play right here. This is an empty set. I'm a quarterback. I like being an empty. I'm going to say right here, my F, we're going to put Devontae Adams. And he's going to be running a choice route. Devontae, one of the best I've ever seen a choice route, so I'm going to put him on there. Or Y, I'm going to say Travis Kelce. He'll be on a through route or a basic, whatever we want to decide. I think a through route, get him over the top, kind of clear the defense out, get behind the linebackers. My Z, who do I want to put there? I'm going to put Tyreek Hill as Z right there because obviously, as you guys know, he's one of the fastest in the game. So he's going to be running a little slot fade right there. I hope they don't play press man because the ball's going there. H, yeah, we got to run it back out wide. Little hitch route, show some love to my guy Josh Jacobs. We're gonna put him out there. If I throw it to him, he might get a touchdown, hopefully. X, we're gonna put we're gonna put Romeo Dobbs out there. Just because, that's one of my favorite fade targets. Whenever I throw it up to him, he is gonna come down with the ball. I know that 100%. So this is my play. We can run it backed up, middle of the field, red zone. I think there's touchdowns all over the place. Devontae Adams choice route, Romeo Dobbs on a little fade, Travis Kelce on a through route across the middle, Tyreek Hill on a little slot fade, Josh Jacobs on a hitch out there. So that's my play right there. Unstoppable.
Well, listen, that play, I really had to think about it for a long time. And that play does look very dynamic. But if I had to make my play right now, and I had my team to do this, we're definitely going to be in either not a dime or nickel set, right? So instantly, the first thing I'm thinking, especially with the slot faded Tyreek, we have to be in a type of two shell. Anytime Tyreek's on the field, he's getting a two shell. We're either going to roll to him. If he was out wide, it's kind of easy to control him because you could roll the coverage to him. But because he is in the slot, it creates a challenge, right? So we got to think, where could he get the most help and what coverage could he get the most help without it being such a gap, and we could get more hands on to those players. Some people would say cover two, but I wouldn't go cover two against this because you got Travis Kelce in the middle, and he can kind of just sit down, right? If he sees the safety across the top and there's too much space, especially with the other safety, expanding with Tyreek in the slot fade, it can kind of create, a big gap for a guy like Travis Kelce. And obviously, he's great at, beating coverages, finding the gaps in coverages and things like that. So me personally, I would think this play, a play that could really stop this, is more of a match forward, right? You could call it, everyone calls it differently, but personally, this is cover four, right? So we're gonna have quarters from the C, right? We're gonna have quarters, quarter coverages, right, with our corners, and then up top, we're gonna have our safeties, right? And and because of the 3x3 set, right, of the empty set and Tyreek over there, we're going to have our nickel to the strength. And then someone I would use probably would be great is, a guy like Fred Warner, right, especially at that 3, and Travis Kelce right there. So we put our Mike right there, our dime right there, and obviously we're going to have our thing. But we're going to be in a cover 4 set, right? And with this slot fade, he's going to be able to get hands on Tyreek to be able to slow him down. Instantly, with him getting hands on Tyreek, he's not going to be able to run at full speed. So then, guess what? Our safety's going to be over top of him to be able to go with the slot fade. Obviously, the corner, he'll keep going with him, but the corner's going to, obviously, he has to play in the middle, especially with Josh Jacobs sitting right there. And then with Travis Kelce getting that thing, the Mike has to get Travis Kelce over the top, right? And then guess who's going to be right there with him, waiting for him to get over the top, and that's going to be our opposite safety, which is going to be extremely important. That safety is going to be able to match Travis Kelce and stay underneath, and that's why it's important that we play the match forward, because our dime has to play outside coverage, right? The dime, you're going to usually either, if he goes vertical, you get him over the top, and he's going to play outside leverage, so he shouldn't get hurt by the option route too much. Play outside leverage, force him back into your Mike linebacker, and our backside corner just has to be a lockdown. I think the best, if you got to play any defense to Jordan Love, this would have to be a match 4 situation. Obviously, everyone has to be tight coverage, but this is going to be our best bet because you can't run two. You don't want to run a man. You can't leave these type of guys single high. And you want a little bit of shallow coverage underneath, obviously, with the option route and eliminating that, speed with Tyreek with the nickel and things like that. So I think, we have a great chance of stopping this, especially because the corner really can get out because the nickel will probably drive down on a China when the running back drops like that. When he gets hands on, he melts 10 yards and he notices that, his one stayed under. That means you got a China right there and the nickel probably drive that to the flat right there. And this corner can keep helping with Tyreek and the wide fade. So this will be our best chance at stopping Jordan Love's unstoppable play. And now if you use players, if I had to pick up a lineup to say what players is going to do this, I think my corners got to be Trayvon Diggs. I'm going Pat Surtain. My safeties, man, honestly, if we had to do this and game was on the line and this was a 4th down play, Kyle Hamilton's going to be my dime. I'm going to probably use Jesse Bates as, my strong safety and my free safety. I'm going Antoine Winfield. And obviously my Mike linebacker would have to be Fred Warner. You kind of seen their matchup in the Super Bowl back and forth, but Fred has some great plays. Obviously Trev's going to have some great plays, but man, this right here, this match 4 will stop him any day of the week. I think at least it will split 50-50, if not more. But I think this would be the best coverage for them.